Hey everybody, did you know that Maxpeedingrod doesn't just do performance parts? Alongside their ever expanding catalog is some of their maintenance stuff. Today we have some maintenance parts here. Most of you know Maxpeedingrod, well, part of their name, rods, as their connecting rods, turbochargers, their suspension, which keeps getting better and better, their coilovers. I am excited to tell you that they do maintenance stuff as well. This is a valve cover, and it is an upgrade, so I guess performance, if you want to look at it that way. This metal valve cover, which is an upgrade to the one that it has, cost way less than getting an OEM one, especially one through BMW. We'll go over all of this, we'll unbox it, talk about what the heck's going on with this car, why are you working on such a beat up car, why are you fixing this instead of the wreck. We'll go over all that in just a moment. Before we do, make sure you are subscribed to the channel, like you do a sip content. Also make sure to check us out on Instagram, Tenza_Motorsports. We have a discount code right here for Maxpeedingrod. If you order anything through them and use that code, you will get a discount. This engine right here is an N52 engine, and we are going to be fixing up this car. When we first got it, we weren't sure what was going on with it. Only paid $300 for it, and it needs some love. As you can see, the whole front end has been pushed over. We're hoping to be able to fix the car for around $3,000, which means that we would own this car and be able to free up a little bit of our debt, which is really kind of life-changing to be able to recently pay off my pickup and then get out of another car loan within 6 months. So pretty cool stuff. Maxpeedingrod has been really good to us, and we're really excited to get this valve cover put on the car. So opening this thing up, we've got it packaged really nicely. I always appreciate companies that spend a little bit of extra time and money to package up their parts so that nothing's getting damaged in shipping. Our gasket, this is normally the part that goes bad, but these little ones on the inside can go bad as well. So if you're seeing oil down by your spark plugs when you take your coil packs off, sometimes it's that gasket. This also comes with new hardware, which is really nice. Some kits do not come with new hardware. I think it looks awesome. So just on that, I think it's worth it, just because it looks cool. Here is your aero separator. I believe this is it right here. And this is what tends to go bad, is this system. Up front here, because this is actually the back, this is another thing that tends to go bad on these. This seal right here can start leaking, and that's not a good one to have leak. So I don't know if they sell these ones separate, but again, if you're gonna do all this, might as well do it all in a kit, and you don't have to worry about it. This is another seal that can go bad. Yeah, there's a actuator that sits in here. Electronically controlled one, if I remember right. Make sure you're putting that into its service position. It's the only thing that's different on this car than like the E46 and some of the older ones, is that this actually has a service position. Let's get this out of the box the rest of the way and get it installed in the car. All right, valve cover is off, and I am pleasantly surprised with the way that this looks. Real nice and clean, kind of like a golden color. And this is what a well-maintained engine should look like. You can see some darker spots over here. Now this is just natural. There's nothing actually wrong with any of this, but if you look like right there, see how it's like a dark brown right there? That's what your engine will look like all over if it's not being maintained, oil changes aren't being done, cheap oils, running too long, too hot, things like that. So yeah, this looks really good. I kind of hoped it would look this way, considering the fact the car's only got 80,000 miles, but 80,000 miles is plenty long enough to overdo an oil change or two. I mean, that's at 10,000 miles an oil change, which I don't do. I try to do them a little bit more often than that, but at 10,000 miles, that's 8 oil changes for this car. So there's plenty of time to have gunked up this engine, but it looks like they were at least doing their oil. Coming over here to the old valve cover, the rubber is still pretty supple, pretty soft. Again, not too surprising, engine's not that old, but I was getting a lot of oil in these. I don't know if you can see that, but you can just see it kind of shimmering in the light there. But there's oil in some of these. Now, it could have happened from somebody spilling it, but you never know. It's just a good idea to replace gasket and valve cover all at once. I can't tell if I removed the Valvetronic motor here properly or improperly. I can't can't say for sure yet, so I'm hoping that I did it properly. I got lucky on the first car I did. It was essentially in the service position, but I totally spaced to do it this time, so I'm hoping I didn't mess anything up. I guess we'll find out once we put it all back together. But what's nice about this is I can put this all back together and I can get it running, and this is right on top. So if something's wrong, you remove coil packs 3 and 4, a couple bolts, and you can get your Valvetronic motor to slide it back out. And then if I have to reprogram it, maybe my launch scan tool that we have on the channel, maybe that'll do it. I haven't looked into that quite just yet, but we'll get it figured out either way. I'm not the first person to pull that out with it not in its service position or pull it out incorrectly. So just make sure you're doing that properly. I can't tell you the service procedure off the top of my head, but a quick Google search would be able to find that. But yeah, I'm gonna do a little cleaning here and there, checking a few things, and then we'll get the new valve cover put on. All right, here it is in the car. Sorry, the engine cover, well, covers everything, but you can see the new oil fill cap, and you can see the metal there. I was kind of on autopilot, and I just put it together. I should have probably have stopped to show, you know, it all on before this is on, but I am in a bit of a rush. I've got to get this over to the shop so we can pull the frame. As you can see here, it has been pushed over that way. So you gotta go get it on the frame machine, get it tugged around a little bit. So yeah, this was a direct fit. You pull the old one out, put the new one in, no modifications, no issues, no problems. Absolutely fantastic. If you have an E90 and you need to do a valve cover gasket or valve cover itself, or both, I highly recommend this one for Max Speeding Rods. If you use this discount code right here, you can get a discount off your next Max Speeding Rod order. I really appreciate everybody so much for watching. This could not have gone any better. Well, I mean, I guess I could name one thing. It could be an E46. The M54 is a much easier engine to work on. There's a lot of electrical components and things like that, and it's pretty busy back in here, and so it's difficult to get to. The other thing is that I've got the secondary air pump, which needs to be deleted, so that got in the way. We'll be doing a video on that. I think Maxpeedingrod actually has a delete kit for that. If they don't, I think there's a couple other companies that do. They're not very expensive. Oftentimes I build my own, because I can build them for basically nothing, just leftover scrap aluminum, but sometimes it's nice to just have one and install it, get a new gasket. So yeah, thanks everybody so much for watching. Comments or questions down in the comment section below, and we will see everybody in the next video.
Bam!